2 light kits and 2 Broncos. Alright. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I have part number 8035, the complete light kit for the TRX4 Bronco. These go for about $75 on Traxxas.com. For today I'm going to go ahead and install this on my red TRX4 Bronco. This was the Bronco kit that I put together. So inside the kit you'll find the front light housings, the instruction sheet. There is this little guy. Not really sure what this does yet, but we'll find out. There's a bracket, some wires, some LEDs, and the power supply. Alright, time to get to it. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is you got to install the power supply. The power supply is fed off of the ESC, so that's a simple plug-in. But you also have to run this wire underneath the battery tray and into your receiver box. Now I am running a Spectrum 4-channel receiver, so I anticipated this light kit. I ran myself a little plug. This is a little Y harness that I plugged, or that I had set up. So what I'm going to do is take out the screws, lift this up, run this cable through, plug it in, and then with the provided screws go ahead and screw this in. The kit does come with wire ties, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of these and just zip tie the wire underneath so it doesn't get in the way in any future runs. And there's really no reason to over tighten this, so just put it down until it feels snug and you're good to go. And now I'll just go ahead and put the screws back in for the battery tray. If you were using the stock receiver, the TQI receiver, you would plug this into channel 1. The lead off of the power supply would go into channel 1. You would also take apart the box, this piece here, and the top lid, feed your wires through, plug in the channel 1, and when you put this back together, you would apply some grease around the outside ring and also on the inner piece here where the wires are fed through. Like I said, I was ready for this, so went ahead and did all that already and left myself a little lead. Alright, so the next thing it says to do is to go ahead and remove the 6 screws that are up front to remove the front grille assembly. Alright, so the screws are out. The front grille will simply slide off. Alright, so there's a couple small screws here. I'm going to pop these off. And that just gets rid of the faux lights. Pretty much just a little plastic piece with a sticker. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and put in the light assembly. But you got to make sure you're putting things on the right side. There we go. Alright, and then it simply looks like you reuse this back panel here. And just slide that over top. Screw it back in. Be careful to not over tighten these screws. There's really no reason to do that, but you don't want to strip anything out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the headlights back on. It looks like you have to slide everything through the slots in the front. And the side marker lights just pop in the side. On the front headlights, one step I did miss. These 2 headlights do plug in the middle and just connect in with this connector. And in the rear there is the 3mm side marker lights. They just snap into the side. And when you're snapping these in, you want to make sure you have a good snap in there, or else they will fall out. You don't want that to happen. So, and then for the taillights, these are the larger 5mm. So when you install the rear lights, you want to make sure that the short wire is going onto the driver's side, the long wire is going onto the passenger side. And then what you're going to do is have enough line to run into the distribution block, which is going to sit right here. These just snap in real simple in the back. You just want to make sure you get them all the way in, and you hear a little click. You don't want them falling out as you're driving. Okay, so the mount is going to just go ahead and fit in here. So you just take out the 2 screws that are holding on the side trim, and then reinstall the screws, putting in the bracket. Alright, and this little piece here is color coded, so you're going to just match the colors, plug everything in. Real simple. Alright, so you have 2 options here with this. You can go low beam. So low beam, you would leave the green port open. If you want high beam, you're going to go ahead and use this little jumper that was provided. And that would simply just plug in to the port. So I'm going to go ahead and run in high beam all the time. Now the kit does come with an additional wire. This is a yellow wire. What it says in the directions is that there's going to be a roof light, a roof LED light coming out. Part number 8025. I have not seen that yet. But when that roof light comes out, this extension will be used for that. Until the roof light comes out, just gonna have to put this aside and don't lose it. And the last thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and screw this power supply onto the harness. Plenty of zip ties are provided, so you can go ahead and clean all these wires up. You kind of use the hooks or the loops that are already in the body to anchor the wires to the body, just to get them all out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick off camera. And the wires are all tidied up. Alright, so I've thrown a battery in. All that's left is to plug the wire that comes off of the power little distribution unit up here. Just plug this wire into the power block. Alright guys, so it's time for the moment of truth. Alright guys, so that's about it. Hopefully this install video helped you put your light kit in, or got you interested in it. If you liked what you saw, please go ahead and click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day. See y'all soon.